In my view, this new system is the moral equivalent of Jim Crow. But it took me a while to get to that place. And like a lot of people, I was in deep denial. Even as I was working as a social justice advocate, as a civil rights lawyer, I thought I knew what was going on. But I finally woke up. Now, I'm always very willing, very happy to admit that there was a time that I didn't think this way, that I rejected this kind of talk out of hand. In fact, there was a time when I thought that people who made those kinds of claims and those kinds of comparisons were actually doing more harm than good, and attempting to assist people who had been released from prison as they faced one closed door after another, one legal barrier to their supposed re-entry after another. Trying to assist people re-enter into a society that had never shown much use for them in the first place. That I had a series of experiences that began what I call my awakening. I began to awaken to the reality that our criminal justice system now functions more like a system of racial and social control than a system of crime prevention and control. As I stated in the introduction, what has changed since the collapse of Jim Crow has less to do with the basic structure of our society than the language we use to justify it. Today, it is perfectly legal to discriminate against criminals in nearly all the ways in which it was once legal to discriminate against African Americans. Once you're labeled a felon, the old forms of discrimination, employment discrimination, housing discrimination, denial of the right to vote, exclusion from jury service, suddenly legal. As a criminal, you have scarcely more rights and arguably less respect than a black man living in Alabama at the height of Jim Crow. We have not ended racial caste in America, we have merely redesigned it.